If you're over 40 and sitting at a desk all day, barely eating, but the weight still won't budge, this could be why your body's not changing. Because in your 40s, it's not just calories, it's hormones, it's stress, it's your lack of sleep. And in today's video, I'm gonna show you exactly how to fix it so we can get the stubborn fat off. My name is Dr. Salako. I am the founder of the Wellness Lab, where we help high achieving women over 35 lose weight and fall back in love with their body without restrictive diets or things that add more stress to your plate. Today's video, I'm gonna give you exactly what you need to lose the weight and actually keep it off. So make sure you stick to the end and take a lot of notes. So let's talk about why it's so hard to lose weight in your 40s. At this stage of the game, you're sitting more often than you did when you were younger, and you're starting to lose muscle mass. Every decade that women age, you lose muscle mass, but you increase your body fat percentage. Having a sedentary lifestyle exacerbates that. Having more muscle on your body is the key to an increased metabolism. This is why it's so important for you to strength train. And this is what's gonna help us also lower our cortisol levels, because muscle and strength training help reduce that as well. I know you're stressed at work. I know you got a lot going on, but the fact of the matter is, as you live this sedentary lifestyle, your body will continue to decrease in muscle mass. You will continue to have a slower metabolism, and it will be harder and harder to lose the weight. And then when you couple that with undereating, it is a recipe for disaster. You stress your body out, it leads to increased belly fat and more frustration. So Doc, how do I address this? The first thing we need to establish is our exercise routine. The key here is making sure we have a walking routine and a strength training routine in our day. On a day-to-day basis, my best clients are typically walking 7,000 to 10,000 steps daily. I know if you've been sitting all day long and you barely get 3,000 steps, it's gonna be impossible to jump from 3,000 to 7,000. That's unrealistic. So what I encourage you to do, if you're only walking 3,000 steps right now, aim for 3,500. Then a month later, aim for 4,000. The month after that, 4,500. Gradually work your way up. It doesn't all have to happen in one day. However, if we can increase the amount of movement that we have during the day by increasing our steps, this helps with your insulin sensitivity. This helps with NEAT, which is non-exercise activity thermogenesis. Essentially, it's a fancy way of saying the calories we burn when we are not doing exercise. It's the little things that help us get over the top to lose the stubborn belly fat. Now, when it comes to your strength training routine, there's a video I created right here. This is gonna give you a 2-week free workout plan. I'll make sure at the end of the video to link it. That way, once we finish talking about all the things that you need to do, we can apply it and take some action and actually have workouts to do. The goal with the workouts, challenge yourself. Increase your weight on a weekly basis. If you only used 5 pounds at week 1, by the time we get to week 3, we should be using 10 pounds. This is how we truly build muscle so that you can get toned, you can get snatched, all the words that you want to call it. This is how you essentially look good. You have to lift weights. Now, that next area that I commonly see women struggle with is under-eating. I know we hear it all the time. You have to eat less to lose weight, but it's eating less within reason. You can't continue to eat barely 1,200 calories and expect to lose weight. You are stressing your body out. You want to be snatched. You want to be toned. You want to be strong. How do we do that? You have to fuel your muscles. We have to build muscle. In order to build muscle, we have to make sure we're getting adequate protein. Because what happens when you're losing weight? During the weight loss process, it's controlled starvation. So you're essentially eating less than what your body needs. So in that process, if you do it the wrong way, you'll lose a significant amount of muscle mass. And we just learned why that's important. So how do we combat that? Protein. If you said protein, you are 100% correct. You have to get more protein in your diet. 30 grams of protein minimum per meal. Here's an example of how to get adequate protein for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and what that looks like when you're fully actually getting 30 grams per meal. Now, this is the minimum recommendation. Everyone's protein amount is going to be different, and that's one of the things we do for our clients. We help them figure out the calories, how much protein, how much carbs, how much fats, all of that stuff that, takes forever to try to figure out on your own. We simplify it, because all I need you to do is put heavy action. Here's your meal plan. Here's what you need to do. Here's what to eat, when to eat it, how to cook it. Here's a recipe. Here's a grocery list. Now you can't do no excuses. Make the meals, show up for your exercises. I keep you accountable. We get to our goals. That's how we simplify the process, right? So the first thing, again, make sure you get more protein. And I better not not see you eat less than 1,200 calories from this day forward. Do you hear me? The fourth step, we need to master sleep, recovery, and relaxation. I know we throw around cortisol and you hear that all the time, and hormone this, hormone that. What is cortisol? Cortisol is your body's stress hormone. Yes, your cortisol levels can rise just from external stress, like the job, the kids, the spouse, whatever. But it can also rise from internal stress, undereating, HIIT exercises after you've had a stressful day, overstimulation, when you drive your sympathetic nervous system from you had a stressful day, you were sitting in traffic, you're feeling anxious, and you got the nerve to go do a HIIT workout, which is another stressor, a strenuous thing, right? So we need to be very strategic and honor our body and really listen to how we're feeling, making sure we're getting at least 6 to 9 hours of sleep, because now we can recover. Now my mind can pause. Now my body can give itself the love and the tenderness that it needs. Got to make sure you're getting adequate sleep. Got to make sure you're taking some time to disconnect. How often do you just sit there in silence and soak in the silence? Like, do we ever do that? Let's take a moment. Let's take 10 seconds. I bet you it's awkward because you rarely do it. 10 seconds. It's going to go completely silent. Ready? That was nice, right? How often do we just sit in silence? Sometimes we need that moment to decompress, to unwind, to feel better. You need to focus on recovery just as much as you are focusing on the exercise, the eating, because that is where the true loss happens. You have to make sure you're giving your body adequate time to rest. You have to go to sleep. Get off your phone at night and go to bed. Prime example of why this is important. You're someone who struggles with cravings, right? And at nighttime, you have all these cravings, whether it's for sweets, whether it's for carbs, etc. Part of the reason is because we're not getting adequate sleep. Getting less than 5 to 6 hours of sleep a night alters your hunger hormones, which is leptin and ghrelin. This is what tells your body that I am hungry or I am full. So what happens is your ghrelin increases, causing you to feel more hungry. Your leptin, which is your body's signal of, hey, ma'am, I'm not really that hungry, that decreases. So now we're craving all the stuff. We're eating more than we need to. We're eating foods that are our comfort foods, right? The high sugary, high processed, high carb foods that make a difference. This is why adequate recovery is not an option. It is a tool that we must utilize day after day. If you found this video helpful so far and you're thinking to yourself,
all right, Doc, all of that sounds good, but realistically, I knew some of that already, and the knowing isn't the issue, it's that practical application. Like, I could have went on Google and found this information, but Doc, I just don't know how to consistently get better sleep. I don't know how to consistently show up to exercise. I struggle to put myself first because life throws a curveball, and next thing I know, it's been months since I exercised, and months since I ate healthy. Like, what about when I got a work meeting and they're providing us lunch? What am I supposed to eat?
If those are the things that are going in your mind right now, I got the perfect solution for you. There's a video that's about to play. Check it out. This is going to give you a quick breakdown of what we do in the Wellness Lab and how I help busy women just like yourself lose weight and fall back in love with their body. Let's check out that video. Ladies, how many times do you find yourself in the mirror saying to yourself, this is the heaviest I've ever been? Or lately, have you been feeling so exhausted, but you know if you had just a little more energy, you'd be able to power through your day? Maybe you find yourself wishing that you looked like you did before life got so hectic, the responsibilities started to pile up, and you slowly put your needs to the back burner. Does that sound like the thoughts that are replaying in your mind? If you've told yourself, I'm just too busy to exercise a meal prep, or despite what I do, I just can't lose this weight, I want you to know you're not alone. The guilt of constantly pouring into the job, the kids, your friends, and always leaving no room for yourself is one that a lot of driven women struggle with as well. This is exactly how a lot of the wellness warriors felt before joining our program. They too were tired of feeling stuck, exhausted, frustrated with their bodies. But all of that changed once they got their structured plan. I want to welcome you to your new beginning with the Wellness Lab. In this video, I'm going to share with you everything you need to know about how the Wellness Lab is your missing link to finally shedding that stubborn weight, sliding back into your favorite clothes, and finally living that energized, vibrant life that you've always been dreaming of. We're pioneering a new weight loss experience, one that understands your challenges and works with you, not against you. Whether you're navigating the stressors of a high pressure, demanding job, family obligations that leave little room for self-care, or you're just too overwhelmed to figure it out on your own, the Wellness Lab has just the thing for you. None of these things will stand in your way of success anymore, and I know that to be true because we've helped over 200 women lose weight, fall in love with their bodies, and reclaim their lives through our program. Here's how we do it. From the moment you enroll, you'll be paired with a success coach, one that understands your unique needs and your lifestyle and will help you develop a customized plan that is tailored to you. This plan will include a personalized nutrition plan specific to your body's needs and your hormonal requirements. It'll also include a personalized workout plan, one that fits seamlessly with your current lifestyle. This isn't just another cookie cutter weight loss program. In the Wellness Lab, we understand that every woman's body has its own unique needs. That's why we have a team that is specialized in helping individuals reach their goals. We have personal trainers with years of experience, doctors, nutritionists, and professionals who are skilled at helping women get from where they are to where they want to be. We understand the demands that you all struggle with when it's time to reach your goals, whether it's balancing a hectic schedule, overcoming the fatigue, or struggling to find time to prioritize you and your needs. Your coach will be your lifeline as you go throughout this journey, providing you that ongoing support and accountability, ensuring that you never feel alone. Whether it's encouragement or a kick in the butt, your coach will be there to guide you every step of the way. Now, when it comes to workouts, your coach will help you develop a customized plan that is specific to your needs. Whether you're just getting back to fitness or you're someone who is exercising 3 to 5 days a week already, you will get a program that meets you where you are and ensures you reach your goal. We'll be sure to make sure we're focusing on toning, maintaining your curves, reducing stubborn body fat, and getting you the body that you desire. The coach will also ensure that that plan fits your lifestyle seamlessly so that exercise doesn't feel like another task on that daunting to-do list. But we don't stop there. You'll also have access to a community of women who are going through the exact same thing as you. The magic happens in that community because now you're able to hear from ladies who are navigating similar struggles, but finding ways to power through. This is where you get that encouragement, that motivation, that camaraderie to truly reach the goal, lose the weight, and keep it off. Every month you'll have a call with your coach to refine your plan, set new goals, and make sure that we are building a sustainable, long living, healthy lifestyle. And on top of that, you'll also have a call with our head nutrition coach that's going to make sure you're eating in a way that not only supports a healthy lifestyle, but keeps your curves, makes sure you're toned, and looking the way that you desire. Now, let me be clear. This is not a one-size-all fitness plan or a PDF workout guide that we'll be sending you. The Wellness Lab is different. We make sure that you have all the things you need. We address your mindset. We address your nutrition. We address your exercise. We address your sleep and all the little habits that we often tend to overlook. No more guessing about if you're doing the right thing. No more overwhelm about navigating all the noise that you hear on social media. This is how we get real and consistent results. Ma'am, it's time to stop living, but actually thriving. You deserve to feel like your best self. You deserve to be energetic and vibrant. You deserve to look in the mirror and love the woman that's looking back at you. You deserve to make the space to prioritize your needs. You deserve to have every goal that you are chasing after. You deserve to feel like the best version of yourself. One that walks in rooms and commands attention. One that doesn't need an introduction because everyone already knows who you are. You are a boss. You deserve to feel that way. At the Wellness Lab, we're on a mission to help women like you transform their bodies, improve their energy, and change their lives, one woman at a time. We believe in balance, not restriction, support, and not judgment. If this resonates with you, take a moment and fill out the application below, and we'll see if you qualify for our programs. Talk soon. Peace. If that video resonated with you and you're saying to yourself, I need that kind of help, I want you to check out the description below and apply for one-on-one coaching. There's a button, it's the first link that you're gonna see. Go ahead, fill out the application, put in your details. This is just gonna give me some information about what your goals are, what you're struggling with, why this weight loss goal is important to you. After that, you're gonna send me a DM on Instagram with your number and your email so I can go check out your application and we can have a conversation. I wanna learn all about you and I wanna see, can I help you get to your goals? If I feel 100% confident I can do that, I promise you I will help you change your life. After you fill out that application and send me a message on Instagram, remember I promised you a video that was gonna break down a 2-week workout plan. That video is about to pop up. Check it out. Make sure to take notes. Make sure to actually do the workouts. I promise it's gonna make a difference for you. Till next time, peace.